Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you guys are new here, my name is Brittany and I am back in the kitchen bringing you guys another cooking video. I'm really excited because today's video is in a collaboration with a lot of amazing other content creators here on YouTube. This collaboration is hosted by Michaela over at Our Little Blue here on YouTube. I will make sure to have her video and her channel linked in the description box down below. I will also have the playlist linked in the description box down below. So please check out all of the other amazing ladies in this collaboration. We are all doing some Thanksgiving, either meals, desserts, decorating, just all Thanksgiving inspired content. So you're not going to want to miss it. So make sure to check it out. For my video today, I'm going to be making a Thanksgiving dinner, and that is going to include a cranberry apple and walnut sauce. This recipe is new to us. I have never made it before, but as I was browsing Pinterest, it sounded so good. So I am going to make that. I'm also going to make Cornish hens instead of making a turkey. I've never even made a whole turkey before. I want to one of these days, or one of these Thanksgivings, but my mom usually hosts Thanksgiving and she loves making the turkey and having all of her kids and grandkids over. So I have yet to make a turkey on my own, but I have a really good recipe for Cornish hens in the air fryer. I have made it quite a few times before. It comes out delicious every single time. So I thought that I would do Cornish hens for my Thanksgiving meal instead of a turkey. And then lastly, I am going to make stuffing. I'm just going to make the Pepperidge Farm stuffing and just follow the instructions on the bag. Every year, Josh is the one who makes the stuffing. He has a recipe that he's followed for quite a few years now, and so I always leave the stuffing making up to him. So since he's filming, I'm cooking, I'm just going to do the simple recipe on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the cranberry sauce first, because it does say to leave it in the refrigerator before serving to let it get cool. So I'm going to start with that first. Let me see. So for this recipe, you'll need 6 cups of fresh cranberries rinsed. So I already did that here. 2 Granny Smith apples peeled and chopped, so I have that done there. 2 cups of white sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar, and a 1/2 cup of diced walnuts, or chopped walnuts. We already have those here. So start off by putting your cranberries in a large pot, and then you're going to add 1.5 cups of water. You're going to let these simmer until they begin to pop, and then we are going to add the final ingredients. So the cranberries are all bursted open. And now we're ready to add the next ingredients. We're going to add our Granny Smith apples. And this is 2 cups of white sugar, 1 cup of brown sugar. That's a lot of sugar. Sheesh. Let this cook for 5 to 7 minutes. While the cranberry sauce is cooking, you are going to toast your walnuts. The instructions say to toast it in the microwave. I've never toasted nuts in the microwave, only on the stovetop, but we're going to do what the instructions say. So it says add your chopped walnuts to a microwave plate. I'm using paper plate for this. Stick it in the microwave for 3 minutes total. You're going to stir them at every minute. minutes. Remove it from the heat. And then we are going to stir in our toasted walnuts. And then I'm just going to pour it into this dish. That's hot. And now I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. It doesn't say a specific amount of time, but as it cools in the refrigerator, it kind of gels up a little bit and thickens. Now I'm going to get started on the Cornish hens. You are going to preheat an air fryer to 350 degrees. If you don't have an air fryer, there is tons of recipes for Cornish hens in the oven, but I like to use the air fryer for this particular meal. So start off with your 2 Cornish hens. You're going to wash them and get them patted dry. I have my air fryer pan. I have the Ninja. It's like a Ninja 3-in-1. It's like a convection oven, an air fryer, and a toaster. So I think it's like the 3-in-1. I'll try to link that down below too if you are interested or in the market for an air fryer. I absolutely love this one because there's so many uses for it, and it's really easy to use and keep clean versus a traditional air fryer that I've seen before. So, so we have the Cornish hens. I've washed them, patted them dry. I'm going to smother them in butter, and then I am going to add some herbs. This is just the Simple Truth Organic poultry blend, so it comes with rosemary, sage, and thyme. I'm going to stray away from the recipe just a little bit when it comes to seasonings because I'm going to add smoked paprika. I love this stuff. I think I've mentioned this in videos before. It just adds so much flavor and smokiness, and it just tastes amazing. So I'm going to add some smoked paprika, garlic powder, black pepper, seasoned salt, and poultry seasoning. So the first step, I am going to coat the chicken in butter. the power button, and you could select whatever setting. I'm going to select air fry. You're going to cook it at 350 for the first 25 minutes because you are going to start off with the Cornish hens breast side down. Then after the 25 minutes, you're going to flip them and cook them 10 to 15 more minutes breast side up. Now we're going to go ahead and make the stuffing. So taking 4 tablespoons of butter into a pan, and then add your 1 small white onion chopped and 2 stalks of celery chopped. Add your broth and let that come to a boil before adding the bread cubes. Then you cover it and pop it in the oven, 350 degrees for 30 minutes. The Cornish hens are done cooking. I let them rest for a little bit, and now I'm going to go ahead and chop them up. If you buy a little bit smaller ones, you can just serve them on the plate. You don't necessarily have to chop them up, but Josh likes his chopped up.
Carved. I like them carved.
Carved. Okay. The stuffing definitely does not look as appetizing as Josh makes it every year. But I'm sure it's fine. The Cornish hens, they turned out perfect. They're not dry, they're still juicy. Really, really excited about those. This is the first time I made this cranberry sauce. I had it sitting in the fridge probably for a good hour. Put it in the freezer for about 10 minutes and it's still pretty watery, liquidy. So I'm sure it still tastes good, but I thought it was gonna kind of like, the instructions say it gels up, and it doesn't say how long to leave it in the fridge for, but the entire recipe from start to finish says it's only 25 minutes. So I thought an hour in the fridge was plenty of time, but now I'm not so sure. I did want to say for the Cornish hens, these are perfect if you have only a few people eating for your Thanksgiving meal or even your Friendsgiving. These are perfect, or they're great to serve if one of your friends or family members don't like turkey. This is a great alternative to that. I'm gonna go ahead and try the cranberry sauce. I used like a slotted spoon to kind of get a little bit of the juice out. I think it would take like hours for the whole thing to set. So I'm just serving it in like little bowls instead of right on the plate. That's so good. It's tart, but sweet at the same time. That is really good. I thought it was gonna be too much sugar, like it was gonna be too sweet, because I added all that sugar in there, but it's still pretty tart, so it's actually really good. I'm sitting here editing, and I wanted to throw this clip in to mention that we had the cranberry sauce the following day, and it was so much better. The flavors were just enhanced. It did gel up, it thickened up, and the apples became a bit softer and sweeter. So much better the next day. So if you guys are making Thanksgiving meal and want to make this the day before to serve it to your guests at Thanksgiving or Friendsgiving, whatever you guys are doing, this would be one of the side dishes that you can make ahead of time. I would definitely make it the day before. I'm going to remake it for Thanksgiving. At least I'm planning to. I might find a different recipe. Josh said he didn't really like the apples in it. I liked the apples in it. He said he didn't. But he said it was fine, but he would prefer it not to have apples. So I'm thinking that I'm still planning to make it. And I'm just going to make it the day before. And then it would be perfect for Thanksgiving. The second day, it was just so good. I'm actually wishing I had some right now. But I wanted to throw this clip in just because we didn't have that great of a reaction on it on the day that I filmed it. And then I forgot to update you guys. So I'm doing it here as I'm editing. But it is a great recipe to make the day before and serve it the day after. Or even that morning, by the time it's nighttime, whenever you're going to serve it, I would at least give it like 6 hours or more before serving it in the fridge to kind of set up. But it was delicious nonetheless the next day. Chef's kiss. So I'm going to go ahead and go enjoy dinner with my family. I wanted to thank you guys all for taking the time to watch this video. If you guys are new here, please consider hitting that red subscribe button and joining our growing YouTube family. I like to post a variety of content here on my channel, from day in the life vlogs, family vlogs, cooking videos like this one. I like to do cleaning motivation, shopping hauls, all those kind of lifestyle content. So if that is the kind of content that you like to see, hit that red subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and come back for more. Don't forget to check out all of the lovely ladies in the playlist linked down below. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye!